What is going on, Adventure Nation? In this episode, we take a boat out onto Lake Tahoe and then we check out our home state capital. This is the Motorhome Experiment. Good morning, Adventure Nation. Wow. The wind is howling through the trees here.
No.
Probably not the best day to be doing what we're doing today, which is heading out on a boat. Great. We've been told that Lake Tahoe can get like ocean swells when it's windy, so perfect.
Hopefully he dies.
I got kind of the Justin Bieber haircut thing going on today.
Yeah, he should do that.
We've been here for 2 weeks, Lori, and the sun has shined every day.
Every day.
And now look at this. Dark storm clouds. It's just the TME way, Lori.
That's so sad.
Why would we expect it to be anything different?
That's so sad.
This is gonna blow off. It's gonna blow by, and everything's gonna be fine.
Positive thoughts.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
That goes away.
Or we will die on Lake Tahoe today. One of the two. Either it'll clear off, or
Either or is gonna be quite the experience. Positive or negative,
yeah,
it's gonna be quite the experience.
it will be an experience to be remembered. We've made it over to our friend's campsite. Campsites here are huge. Check this out. This is all theirs, like all of it. All this, that's theirs. All the way past our car there. So this is the Fallen Leaf State Park. We're going out with Stan and Elise today on the boat. He was just telling us that we're going out to a place where we can jump off the rocks. Although a guy got killed jumping off the rocks, so we probably won't do that. All right, we have arrived at the Marina. The weather still doesn't look like it's gonna play nice, but it's gonna play nice.
It's gonna turn around.
Yeah, the sun comes out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. Oh no, we needed to come out today though. This isn't Stan's boat, by the way. We're just taking this one. It just looked good, so we figured we'll just take this one.
Keys are in it, so let's go. Why not?
Pulling away from the dock. Captain Stan at the helm. Just sit right back and we're here a tail. We always do that every friggin' time we're on a boat. The Gilligan's Island theme song.
Do it, do it. It's not like we could get stranded anywhere.
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna get stranded on a desert island. There's only one island here in Emerald Bay, and that's it.
And you can swim to shore.
Clouds all around us here, behind us, but in front of us, nothing but blue skies do I see. It's going to be a beautiful day, regardless. It's gonna be so good. So, check out this houseboat over here. We're gonna roll by it here in just a second. Amazing. Now that's a houseboat. Holy smokes. Hot tub. Man, oh man. That is crazy. Just a little backstory on all of this. These guys actually lived here in Tahoe for quite a while. This boat right here, Wailani, that is their old boat.
Yep.
So it's a Formula 40. Yep. Stan's shedding a tear here.
I am.
But he couldn't pull that behind the RV, so he decided that he needed to sell it and leave it here. Actually, that's not the reason, but it's been here a while. But beautiful boat. Nice. This wood thing's kind of cool too. Awesome, awesome. Lori, are you sure you don't want a boat?
I do. We're gonna live in Lake Tahoe. Yes, we need one.
Ah, just see how she tries to throw that at me? Okay, we definitely don't want to go over there. That looks like that might be Zephyr Cove getting hammered over there.
We're not going over there.
We're not going to go over there.
On the west,
We're going to the west
this is
area.
the calm side.
Okay.
This is the leeward side. That's where we're
Leeward.
staying.
The leeward side.
Okay, this is the leeward side, so Captain Stan says we're staying over here where the sun's shining. which is awesome because over there it looks like they're getting pummeled with rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a little downpour over there.
They do.
Awesome, awesome. Excited. If you guys remember yesterday, we were right there at Viking's home looking at this from the other side. So this is pretty interesting, a little bit different perspective. And then we hiked up there. That's the lower side of Eagle Falls. The upper Eagle Falls we hiked to the other day, or yesterday as well. Amazing perspective from here. And our car was parked somewhere right around there. What do you think, Lori? A little bit different perspective than yesterday?
It is. It's beautiful.
Both perspectives are beautiful, but you get to see here the house with the waterfalls on the back.
Well, not right now.
Not right now because the trees are hiding it, but
Yes.
absolutely beautiful out here. Holy smokes. Check this out. This is Finet Island. It used to, that's building up there is used to be the tea house for the Vikings home. And they used to come out here, have their morning tea. Pretty amazing spot for that, considering that would be your view, or afternoon tea or evening tea, I don't know. But that would be their view from the building up there. Pretty spectacular. So Lori, I guess we could say that we could thank Stan and Elise for sponsoring this episode of TME on Lake Tahoe. Awesome. All right, we have made it over to Rubicon Bay. This is where we're gonna hang out for a little bit. Watch the kids jumping off the rocks there. Nice. All right, we're just getting ready to drop anchor here, and we found out that we have some stowaways on board. Yeah, no, they are. I think they're bees. No, I don't know. Oh, they're a yellow jacket, so I'm not exactly a bee expert, but they've got to come out of there, or they're going to be a real pain later. Ha! So we're gonna grab it with a towel, and then flick it off the boat. So here's where Paul gets stung and goes into the water.
And you've got a wasp nest in there. So we just now grabbed. They're in there. Oh yeah, we're cleaning it out for you.
Okay, so now I have the wasp in here, and it's cruel, but I'm gonna have to drown them, or one of us is gonna get stung. All right, it's time to get the water.
Watch him.
See ya.
Oh, I'm not doing that. I used to do that, but I've got a few years on him, and I ain't doing that. But I'll dive off. Yeah, that's careful. Come on, fall for it.
Let's see if he stays standing. More with the big swells. That's what makes it hard.
Lori's in.
Lori's in the water. Oh my God. It's on.
We're heading back into port now. Is it still port when you're on a lake? It's still port. Okay, cool. Gotta get that boat jargon down right. We are
Going up anyway,
back to
right?
where we started.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It was an amazing day on the water. Good morning, everybody. We are pulling out of Tahoe Valley Campground and finally Lake Tahoe. And Lori is running up the road to drop some stuff at Goodwill. And I'm gonna catch up with her here in just a second. We don't need to say too much about Tahoe Valley Campground. We said that a few videos ago. The area we're in right now is extremely busy and a lot of tenting, but they have some kind of special event going on right now, some TFE, something family encampment, and very, very busy. But again, this campground kind of a means to an end. We've been doing a lot of activities and going out and hanging out with our friends Stan and Elise. So boating and kayaking and paddleboarding and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of fun. You can see here this is a little bit of a tight area getting out, but not too bad. Lots of trees. They've got the branches pretty well trimmed back as far as the height of a RV anyways. So not too bad. And eastbound and down we are. We are not completely leaving Lake Tahoe yet. We've got a little boondocking spot on the east side of the lake that we're gonna visit. And then we're going to roll out from there. So maybe a couple of days over on the east side to do some exploring over there. And then we'll roll out. So short day today. Kick back, relax, enjoy the ride. We have pulled into a brake check area just on the east side of Lake Tahoe on Highway 50. We're gonna unhook the car because the boondocking spot we're about to go into is a little bit brutal. As you can see, the entrance there was a little bit steep and nasty. Anytime we come into an area like this, just take your time. You're trying to think about how not to hang up your jacks, how not to dig your hitch in too far. For most people, this type of boondocking is just not something that they're going to even attempt to do. I love it. I just absolutely love it. People will say you got to have a four-wheel drive to come up into places like this, and we do. We have four wheels in the back and they all drive. So the biggest thing is to just take your time. No need to get in a hurry. And one more thing I want to mention. We have driven this before. We came up a few days ago, or actually we came up a week or so ago to scout this spot. This is not something we're coming into blind. We've driven this in the car, looked at it and went, ugh, that's a little ugly and brutal. Let's do it. Don't just blindly drive up a road like this in your rig and not know what's in store for you. Bring your tow vehicle up in here, ride a bicycle, walk if you have to. But some of the most amazing camping spots are up these little bit of a crazy road. And there's my girl. Oh, look at that. There's another Class A already up here. See, we're not the only crazy ones. That's a bigger Class A than this. Oh, there's another one over on the other side. A Monaco Dynasty. It looks like a 40-footer plus. We are on the mountain in an incredible boondocking spot. It wasn't as remote as we thought, or not, I shouldn't say remote, not as not busy as we thought. There are several RVs here. You can see the one back there. There's some tenters here. And as we swing around, you can see there's more. That Class A's been up here for at least 2 weeks.
We came and scouted this one out about 2 weeks ago, and so we knew we could make it, but there was only 2 RVs here back then. Now there's more with tenters.
Look at that. That 40-foot Dynasty got up here, so.
See, Craig, you can make it.
Yeah, Craig. Don't be such a wussy. We decided to, last second, pop down into Carson City, check out some of the Nevada State Capitol buildings. That's what we're doing now. Looks pretty cool down here. We talked to the security guys up front. They said we're allowed to walk around all we want on the first and second floors, take pictures. So we're doing that. Building is very, very cool.
It's funny because we have been to so many other state capitals, but never Nevada. That is our home state.
Right. First time in Nevada State Capitol. Wow, building is amazing. It was really cool getting to get out onto Lake Tahoe and see some of the stuff that we've been doing from a whole different perspective, like Emerald Bay.
And not only that, just having fun, just being in the water and swimming and paddleboarding and all that stuff is just so cool. There's something about being in the water.
Yeah, it would have been cool to spend a little bit more time. There's so much of that lake that you can explore, going into all the different little coves. We checked out Rubicon Bay, but there's all these little coves all over the place. It's kind of neat how the shoreline from a distance looks like this flat thing, but once you're out on the boat and you can see how all these little nooks and crannies that you can go into and explore. Absolutely.
And some of them just accessible by boat, so that's a nice thing.
Right, yeah.
And we went and visited actually the capital of our state that we have never done that before. Well, I have never done that before.
I'd never been to the Carson City.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, and every time we go to a capital, we like to go and see the capital. So it's pretty cool.
And seeing the museum there, you learn a little bit about the history of your own state. So it's something that I recommend you do. If you live in a specific state and you haven't seen the state capital yet, highly suggest that you get out and see your state capital. You're going to learn a thing or two about the state that you live in that you may not have known prior.
Like we did, actually.
Like we did. But this is where we're going to end this one. So if this is your first time here, it would be awesome if you hung out with us a little bit, got to know us, and that means they have to
subscribe.
hit that subscribe button. It would be equally as cool if you liked the video. And we'd also like to thank all of our folks over at Patreon for supporting us there. Hopefully you guys are getting your postcards and stuff that we've been sending out. And we appreciate everything that you guys do. So thank you so much for that. And we'll see you folks in the next video.
Bye, guys.